Nissan's Xmotion concept was one of the stars of the Detroit Motor Show overnight, previewing fingerprint recognition technology that would allow drivers to start a car without a key. Nissan says the chunky concept revealed at the show is a design exploration for a potentially groundbreaking compact SUV, building on the company's long history of cutting-edge crossovers and SUVs. The Xmotion, pronounced cross motion, uses a three-row layout with the seats separated by a wooden center console inspired by traditional Japanese crafts that extends the length of the prototype. The 4+2 layout has the third-row seats reserved for children or pets with a retractable rooftop box to carry cargo when all seats are in use. Nissan says the design fuses Japanese culture and traditional craftsmanship with American-style utility and new-generation Nissan intelligent mobility technology. The tech extends to 7 screens in the cockpit, 5 across the front of the car, 1 in the center console and another on the Xmotion's roof. The displays can be controlled by gesture, voice or eye movement. The outer 2 screens show a camera-projected image of each side of the car, eliminating the need for conventional side mirrors and highlighting the SUV's block's shape. That stance is reinforced by flared wheel arches and aggressive off-road rubber wrapped around 21-inch alloy wheels. A fingerprint scanner is used to identify the driver and start the vehicle, at which point a virtual personal assistant, in the form of a koi fish, appears on the center screen. At 4.6 meters long, the Xmotion is similarly sized to the X-Trail, but the 85mm longer wheelbase would put it between that vehicle and the Pathfinder in the Nissan range. There's no mention of what engine or level of autonomous driving the Xmotion employs.
The new generation 2018 Subaru Crosstrek and Impreza models will keep adults, children and pedestrians safer than other small family cars. Both models improved in safety over their outgoing models, because they both ride on the new Subaru Global platform that improved structural rigidity, keeping passengers safer in the event of a crash. They also both come with the new generation EyeSight system, helping prevent crashes in the first place. The proof is in the tests. Subaru announced the all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek XV in global markets, and Impreza models, with European specs, have each been named the safest in their class of small family cars in the latest Euro NCAP Safety Awards. Both models achieved the maximum 5-star overall rating in Euro NCAP safety tests. Both achieved the best score in their class in the Adult Occupant Protection, Child Occupant Protection, and Pedestrian Protection Euro NCAP tests. They also earned outstanding performance in the Safety Assist area, including the autonomous emergency braking thanks to the standard EyeSight driver assist system. It acts as a second set of eyes, always looking to prevent crashes from occurring. Safety is a core value for Subaru, and it's not new for the Japanese automaker to excel in these global safety ratings. This is the 6th time the brand has been honored with the prestigious 5-star rating from Euro NCAP, following the rating for the Legacy, 2009, Subaru XV, 2011, Forester, 2012, Outback, 2014, and Levorg, 2016. And now, for the first time, Crosstrek and Impreza models earn best-in-class NCAP ratings. It's not the first time the new generation models picked up best-ever ratings. Subaru Crosstrek and Impreza also won the 2016 to 2017 Grand Prix Award for earning the highest safety score ever in the Japan New Car Assessment Program (JNCAP) crash safety evaluation tests last year. Subaru keeps improving crash protection in their vehicles by developing improved rings of safety around the vehicle's occupants. Both 2018 Crosstrek and Impreza feature the new Subaru Global Platform, SGP, Subaru says was designed to deliver higher levels of safety performance. The best-in-class NCAP safety ratings they just earned are proof Subaru is delivering on their promise.
SUVs are a dime a dozen, but Nissan is working on a way to help its future sport utility vehicles stand out from the crowd. Debuting at the 2018 Detroit Auto Show, the NISSAN'S Xmotion concept aims to take Nissan back to its roots with an emphasis on Japanese design elements. The Xmotion, pronounced cross motion, was designed to have a less Western look than other SUVs, according to Nissan. While there are still plenty of traditional SUV styling cues, like prominent flared fenders, Nissan said its designers tried to streamline things a bit and incorporate the wedge shape more commonly seen on sports cars. We don't see much of that, to be honest, but we do think the Xmotion looks like a futuristic version of the cult classic Nissan Xterra, and that's a good thing. The design is also chock full of references to Japanese culture. The taillights inspired by Kumiko woodwork and puzzles, as were the seat headrests. The dashboard and center console were made using Kikumi wood joinery. Even the tech has a Japanese theme. The Xmotion's infotainment system includes a digital assistant that takes the form of a koi fish. The interior has what Nissan calls a 4+2 configuration, with 3 rows of 2 seats each. The +2 designation usually refers to sports cars with rear seats too small for everyday use. Sure enough, the Xmotion's third row is only suited for small children or very uncomfortable adults. The driver gets an aircraft-like yoke instead of a steering wheel, and an expansive touchscreen that looks like it was copied from the Bitten electric SUV concept. Since the focus is on design and tech, Nissan didn't offer any details on the powertrain. But it did say the Xmotion is capable of autonomous driving. The SUV concept also features a camera system in place of mirrors, and fingerprint recognition that cues the infotainment system to the user's personal preferences. The Nissan Xmotion concept isn't intended for production, but we wouldn't be surprised if some of its design elements ended up on future Nissan SUVs. Given recent reports that Nissan is considering a new version of the Xterra, we can't help but wonder if the Xmotion previews that model in some way.
After CES and all the electric vehicles and driverless vehicles on display there, the main focus of the auto industry now inevitably falls on Detroit. However, the manufacturers displaying their latest models in Detroit will have to go some considerable way to upstage the incredible Visive Performance STI concept that Subaru has unveiled in all its glory at the Tokyo Auto Salon. Although it's pretty closely related to the Visive Performance concept unveiled at last year's Tokyo Auto Show, a raft of flashy STI parts have been added that make it look altogether more aggressive and dynamic. At the front there's a deep lip spoiler complementing the redesigned front bumper, which has abandoned the twin outboard air intakes and opened up the center one instead. Subaru's designer says it improves the cooling and aerodynamics, but it has to be said it looks pretty good too. Around the sides are the ubiquitous side skirts, and at the rear of the car there are small extensions to the same diffuser seen on the earlier Visive concept. And of course, there's an absolutely outrageously huge spoiler at the rear too. Although the Visive Performance concepts are previews of future WRX and STI models, Subaru is staying tight-lipped about what's likely to be under the hood of the concept, or any future production models. It's being assumed Subaru will stick to its guns and stay on safe territory with a flat 4 and all-wheel drive. But as the production models are likely to be at least a couple of years away, it would seem unwise to rule out some sort of hybrid or even all-electric powertrain. And considering how futuristic the Visive Performance STI concept Subaru looks, it would surely only be right to have a powertrain underneath that's as contemporary and cutting-edge as the stunning bodywork.